Montgomery. Number 2, the patron of the team, Simon Chamberlain at number 3. He's changed the programme. We've got Jason Warren, our head coach here at Polo Club. And back in a very strange hat, we have Ed Courage. At the centre of the field, the two teams facing each other. In goes the ball. Our umpire Michael Ventura rolls it down between the two teams, and quickly Juan Cruz Araja picks it up in the number 3 shirt for Jet Set, takes it out towards the picnic side of the ground and shuts the pony down, buying himself some time, having a good look. The marking at the beginning of this match is absolutely superb. Everybody paired up out there. There's the pass for Bruno Bensousson, slips past him and up to Catherine Smithwick, who's pushed hard out of that one by Simon Chamberlain, the backhand, and intercepted by teammate Jason Warren. Warren releases the pass for Hugo Montgomery, takes the man well, connects with the ball. Juan Cruz Araja is there, sends the backhand. Catherine Smithwick hunting for this one, can't get to the line in time though. Here comes Jason Warren, tail backhand with a strong bit of distance on that ball as he sends it up towards halfway. Bruno Bensousson, one of those classic tail backhands for him. Ed Courage, who appears to have lost the peak of his hat at bet last night. Comes by the clubhouse and chasing hard against Juan Cruz Araja, who's taking this one all the way. Araja down towards the back line. It's rolling, and will he get there in time? No, he won't. There's knock in for Student Levi. Jason Warren has this one. Captain Smithwick comes in putting pressure on. The ball's released, the pass is good, it's over the top. Onto this one comes Gus Prentice, big backhand from him, plows it into the front of Simon Chamberlain. Takes the man, leaves Ed Courage. Courage playing with that one in the air, pushed hard though by Prentice. In comes Montgomery, knocking it a bit further forward for the Blues. Now Araja passes a short ball to the stick of Gus Prentice. Prentice looks for the pass. Nice controlled shot up to Smithwick. She's not able to get to that one as Jason Warren in defence pushes her out of the way, turns the ball. You can see Montgomery allows a bit more time. Player called to give him space to hit the ball. He sends the pass up to Ed Courage. Courage taps once, gets through the hook for Catherine Smithwick. Now here comes the challenge from Juan Cruz Araja. The ride-off's good as he gets hold of the ball, cuts it across his own goal line there. Nice bit of control to hold on to this one. Still Juan Cruz Araja. Can't quite get the ball past Ed Courage. Courage now doesn't have anyone to pass to, so he's going to want to turn this one on his own. Holds onto it, in comes the hook, but still Courage holds onto it. Dummies the backhand. We'll assume it was indeed a dummy and not a miss, but the Jet Set team, great shots. Launches that one with some serious conviction, sends it screaming over halfway. Jason Warren's first onto the line. Catherine Smithwick's there, takes the hook well and turns the ball around. Jason appeal once again from Juan Cruz Araja, keen to get another foul and advance down the ground, but doesn't get it this time. Still Jason Warren inside the Jet Set half now. Araja brings the backhand, buys some time, centres the ball nicely for Catherine Smithwick, who runs onto the new line, being chased by Ed Courage and shadowed there by Simon Chamberlain, thinking about coming in with the challenge as he guides her towards the corner of the field. Nice next shot from her. She's got the horse to get around the corner on the outside. Plays the ball once more towards the back line. Out of play. Jason Warren again from the back line. Still the scores 0-0 with 3 minutes 10 ticking down. First penalty here will be 30-second warning foul. Courage hunting for that ball, he's beaten to it by a determined Juan Cruz Araja, who launches the shot over the top of Smithwick. Once again, she's going to need to pick up on the near side. Isn't able to get there in time, and a nicely angled tail backhand from Jason Warren turns things around and sets up Ed Courage out on the boards by the clubhouse side of the ground. Dodges through the hook. The agricultural swings are rather difficult to read there, and Juan Cruz can't quite get hold of the stick. Still Courage, still dribbling this one along arms of Ed Courage. Switches to his near side and leaves the ball behind as it's picked up now by Araja. Under the net he goes. Umpire has to move out of the way of that one. Jason Warren turns it around once again. A lot of time on the ball for Jason this afternoon. Again, Gus Prentice told to move out of the way. The umpire able to call to players slowing it down to either move out of the way or to play the ball. Intercepted by Araja, comes back in the other direction. Gus Prentice hunting for the pass in the middle of the field. Araja loose and looking forward. He's got a player to pass to, but it's gone too far, and Jason Warren will have a good look at that ball before deciding what to do with it. Plays the open-handed shot. Araja to meet this one. That's straight in on the new line, meeting the ball nicely there. Two blue players have to move out of the way. Now he's coming through the traffic. Araja advances to goal. One more shot and finish it off. Couple more players to get past. It's just over the line and the flag waves. So the ball goes in once again. We change ends after each goal scored. So Blues towards the scoreboard, now Greys up towards House. Encouraged. So spot hit just inside their own half. Warren Cruz decides to take this one first time, drives the ball very close to the goal indeed. Gus Prentice working hard to get there. He's been pushed out of it though by Jason Warren. Ball now coming across to Beehive's own goal now. Warren switching to his near side, trying to keep the stick well away from Catherine Smith, who is in there looking for the hook. Gus Prentice turns it around once again for Jet Set, shoots the goal. It's looking good, it's rolling very close indeed. One Cruz tries to keep it in play, but it's out to the right hand side. Now underway, and Jason Warren brings the ball in from the back line. The score still standard 1-0 with the Greys in the lead. And Warren hunting for that first goal for Student Beehive. Lovely pass through the middle of the pack, absolutely perfect direction for that one. Simon Chamberlain leads way forward to try and get to the ball, but Gus Prentice, being about 7.5 feet tall, is able to make the reach and make the hook. Araja turns this one around. It's a nice shot from him, but it'll be intercepted by Simon Chamberlain. He absolutely loves playing this pony. Let's see how it improves his game in the second chukker. Jason Warren's there. He's got the ball. He's in the middle of the pack, and Gus Prentice is there. A quick turn from him. Jason Warren recovers. Now he's got the ball. Delivers a good pass. He's drawn in two men. The Blues have got the overlap. Simon Chamberlain's there. The ball bounces up. He's still with it. Catherine Smithwick makes the challenge. Under the net goes Chamberlain. That is an incredible shot. It's off the post though. Head courage. Sends it towards the goal. Flag waves despite Gus Prentice trying to save that one. There's the first goal for the Blues. 1 goal apiece. It's changed once again. Blues towards Ham House and Greys towards the scoreboard. In goes the ball. Gus Prentice is able to make the pass. Bruno Bensusson comes in. Encourage on that painted face. So around 6 foot holding on to this one. He's drawn men in. He wants to release the pass. Jason Warren comes in to lend some support. Encourage around the outside he goes. One Cruz Araja tries desperately to bring the pony back onto the line, but it's Warren who claims that one. Ball goes sky high. Prentice plays a bit of tennis with that one. Clatters the ball out towards the boards. Araja's in there, strong shot from him towards the centre. Bruno Bensusson flat to the boards and loose with this one, sends it screaming over the 60-yard line. And look at Montgomery flying back in defence, he makes the hook. Prentice is there, a tap from him, certainly not a tap from him, goes full swing and sends it screaming wide. Gus Prentice, what were you thinking? Jason Warren brings it in from the back line. He's had a few hit-ins already in this first half. Jason Warren under considerable pressure from Catherine Smith when she gets the pony going. Comes straight in like a missile for the right. Chips it over the top. Will it stay in play? Comes to rest nicely. Gus Prentice is there. He's riding Iliad in this chukker. Prentice with the ball. Almost gets past Ed Courage. Araja, a nice shot from him. It's out to the left-hand side. Smithwick needs the cut shot in towards the goal. Chamberlain comes in, putting the pressure on. Under the neck she goes, round the corner. Still Smithwick, an appeal from Simon Chamberlain. And once again, into the middle of the scrum goes Jason Warren. Sends the ball screaming away from the pack. Now we've got Ed Courage riding down the side of the ground. Montgomery clears the man well out of the way. Ed Courage hits a nice straight ball along the boards. It's going to come to rest favourably, but here comes a solid ride-off from Gus Prentice, who was shifting as he came in for that one. Araja has time on his hands, calmly turns the ball around. Shot centering this one, but it's straight to the stick of Jason Warren. Thinks about the backhand. Prentice is there, can't quite get stuck in quick enough to make the ride off, and Warren turns the ball aside. Back up to Chamberlain, who was waiting for that one. Now Smithwick. Smithwick pushes hard down the picnic side of the ground. Jason Warren, early for the ride-off, comes in, clears her well out of the way of this one. No, she gets the better of him there. Jason Warren appealing hard, but I think he was possibly just surprised at how hard the buck came back. In comes Prentice, scrabbling to hold on to it. Can't quite get hold of the ball. A couple of people going together, still Gus Prentice. Gus Prentice with this one, he's going to shoot to goal. This time he decides to be calm, takes it forward, flag waves and the whistle goes. Line out and the ball is back in play. Clock starts, 2 minutes 16 ticking down. Before the warning bell, half-time rings. Here comes Simon Chamberlain, pounces on the loose ball, and look at that pony explode away from the pack. Simon Chamberlain hooked by Araja. Gus Prentice turns the corner sharply. He's now got a big challenge coming from Ed Courage. Courage is on a fresh pony, but Prentice manages to get the better of him. Now called off the ball as Araja's got space to take a full swing, piles that one into the back of the umpire. Nice challenge there by Ed Courage, makes the hook and the turn. Superb play as he's looking confident on that horse. Courage heading to goal. Here comes Araja like a homing missile with the ride-off. Thinks about the tail back and decides to turn that one, which was an interesting decision as it's attracted a whistle. And he looks positively slightly awkward angle, so it's been moved back to the 30-yard mark. Jason Warren has one shot to take that through. It's no trouble at all as he sends it. Who's going to pick it up? Araja, no, called off it by Gus Prentice. Gus, bit of work to do to get past Ed Courage. He keeps the pressure on, but now he's running down the field. He's up to the 60. Now he gets loose as the man leaves him behind, has to check down. Courage is going to use that, gets the backhand in there, sends it out towards the ball. Araja covers well, near side backhand, and this time being careful not to attract the attention of the umpire. Gus Prentice round the outside of everybody, but he leaves it behind. Big hook there from Jason Warren on Araja. Interception from Gus Prentice, once again leaves it behind though. Ed Courage turns it about. Ben Soussan's there looking to make a challenge, flustering Ed a little bit there, but still he moves the ball forward. Now he's got his forwards up, needs to release the ball. Umpire pulls to space. 30-second warning bell rings. Warren's there, big drive of the ball, hunting for Montgomery. He's going to have to try and get past Ben Soussan. Montgomery needs to get a bit more on that one. Can't quite get past Araja. Araja with a flick of a pass to Gus Prentice. Brilliant piece of horsemanship there from Gus to turn the pony onto that short new line. Big drive of the ball from Araja. It's going to go all the way. Has it got the angle? It is out to the right-hand side, and that will end the first half. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for your efforts treading in at half-time. It does make a huge difference, especially on a slightly damp day like today. The second half is underway, the scores are 2-2, and Hugo Montgomery is racing in attack. Past the clubhouse, under the net he goes, the angle's very good. The corner's been cut there by Bruno Ben Soussan. Ben Soussan can't quite get to it. Montgomery shoots, and that is a cracking goal there by Hugo Montgomery. Absolutely super. The ends change. The Blues are looking pretty confident. They all race up looking for the pass. Jason Warren holds up, chips the ball, not as far as he might like. Montgomery switches onto his near side, one of those Black Bears ponies a bit. Around the outside he goes, trying hard to work the ball further towards the goal. Backhand from Bruno Ben Soussan, nicely angled and a good bit of distance on that. Swooping onto the line comes Juan Cruz Araja, accelerating away from the players, allowing himself in on that new line. And Courage looks to make the ride off, and Araja releases the ball, but over the ball. As the ball went over the boards, the umpire counts down, and the players have to be in position and ready to hit it when he says go. Warren with the pass. Doesn't quite get the distance for Simon Chamberlain to pick this one up, and under the neck goes Cruz and Raja, and there's a battle there over the ball as these two trying hard to keep the pressure on each other. Raja now has control of this one. Jason Warren has to give him some space. Raja centers that one, but it's straight to Simon Chamberlain. Tail backhand call for gets a little bit of distance on this. Ed Courage bashed hard off the ball by Gus Prentice, who came straight in for that one. Montgomery wants to make the turn. Raja with the loose ball on halfway. Drives it hard over the top, it's all the way up inside the 30. Jason Warren back in defence, decides to turn this one around. Checks the play right down. Great bit of manoeuvrability there to avoid Gus Prentice. But Prentice keeping the pressure on, and the ball's over the back line. Jason Warren tapping the ball across his own goal. Pressure comes straight in from Catherine Smithwick. Jason Warren opens the pony up, goes for a run now as he gets past the challenging player. Still Jason Warren deals with the bounce well. It's still just a little bit too much for him. Montgomery's there with some backup and support. Sends the pass up to Chamberlain and appeals to Raja, who was confident he claimed that line. Raja turns the ball around. Back in the other direction, opens the pony up, giving it a good run now. Still Raja launches that one up over halfway. Catherine Smithwick way out front with this one. Controls the bouncing ball well. Ed Courage is chasing back in defence, but it's still going to be Catherine Smithwick. The bouncing ball goes high. Gus Prentice is in there. Switches direction nicely to hold on to this one. Keeping the ball well away from Ed Courage. Jason Warren there with a last-ditch attempt, but the flag waves, and it's another one. Goes the ball once again. Gus Prentice, who wins the line out and gets all of this one for Jet Set. Strong pass from him back in defence. Once again goes Jason Warren, always waiting for these long passes that he can get to the end of. Turns the ball around and comes back in the other direction. Still Jason Warren. Picked up by Ed Courage. Courage has a very bouncy ball there as it finds a difficult patch. Back to Courage, now he's played the ball forward, but Gus gets a good look at that near side backhand from him. Intercepted wonderfully now by Jason Warren. Great bit of work turning the pony and controlling the ball. Raja gives it behind, in comes Gus Prentice. With the pass to Catherine Smithwick once again, back in defence goes Jason Warren. Applies the brakes, and ball trod next to the ground there. Ball goes into play, picked up now by Raja. Raja's got a big challenge from Courage puts the ball straight into that one to get the ball. In comes now Gus Prentice. Taking two Jet Set players just to deal with Ed Courage there. And Raja plays the pass in towards the posts. Jason Warren trying hard to clear that one, but doesn't get the distance, and it's Prentice. Shoots to goal, that's an incredible finish there. I'm not sure how he played. Here goes the ball once again. Nice open-handed backhand there by Gus Prentice, setting up Catherine Smithwick. Another open-handed shot, this time by Ed Courage for Jason Warren. Warren looks forward, 30-second warning bell rings. Bruno Bensoussan intercepts, just gets the ball past Gus Prentice, was looking to scoop that one up, and Raja looks like he's having to panic slightly as he pushes the pony into that right. Big connection between those two. Shot to goal from Warren. It's rolling, and it is just out to the right-hand side to end. Chucker, no, the ball. Chip on the near side, and Courage comes around the corner. He's going to have a big obstacle to get past as Gus Prentice decides to allow him to play one shot before making his play on the next ball. Players come back around the corner. Gus Prentice has got a free shot at that as players have to go to the space. Inside pick up by Jason Warren, winds up for the tailback and launches that one over everybody's head. Ed Courage is going to need to get there quick onto the near side. He goes, and Raj is able to clear it up for the Jet Set team. One Cruz, a pass from him. As far as Ed Courage, the whistle goes. To the side, so you pick up the ball. This Warren will hit the spot. It's intercepted beautifully there by one Cruz Raj. Sends it down to the side, back in the other direction. He comes at Gus Prentice. Looks for space. Raj is now going to release the pass. And holds on to it just a little bit longer. To Gus Prentice. Prentice on the boards. Chips once. Warren waits up for it. Bounces nicely. Back on this one. First ending up on our slightly oddly positioned road. Gus Prentice near side back and getting it down. So Jason Warren gets a stick to that one, sets up Ed Courage. Courage looking for the equaliser, racing in towards the post. Prentice determined to stop this one happening, but the flag waves. The Blues can celebrate that one. 4 goals apiece now. So the ball goes back into play, and it's Jason Warren who picks this one up, but there's an appeal from Araja, and our umpire has decided to blow that one. That's for a short ball. Gus Prentice winding up that big swing, delivers the ball. The pitch is absolutely perfect there as Jason Warren was inches away from picking it up, and Araja now is going to march it all the way through the uprights. One Cruz Araja shoots a goal, defended valiantly there by Jason Warren. The ball, I think, only just remaining in play. Gus Prentice nudges the ball forward. In comes Simon Chamberlain, but the umpire will not be having any of that. So flag wave. So players lined up, Blues towards the scoreboard, and the Greys up towards House. In goes Araja. He's still being harassed there by Ed Courage. Courage still being unable to retrieve the peak of his hat. I'm sure Ali will return it at some point. Around the corner comes Jason Warren, leaves it behind for Courage. Courage touches once and holds off as Gus Prentice was coming in for the challenge. There's a pass released up, this kick backwards. Montgomery's there, and that's a great delivery of a ball, but going back in defence will be One Cruz Araja. Loads of time on his hands, into the corner he goes. Prentice clears the man out of the way as they bank around the corner there in front of Araja. Araja sends the pass down the field. He was hoping to get a lot more on that one as Catherine Smithwick was waiting in an ambitious position. Araja has to allow a shot now for Ed Courage. Courage on the brakes in the middle of absolutely everybody. One more shot to goal will do it, but that's a ferocious write-off there by Araja. Sticks in the air, but play continues, and the whistle's gone this time. And the players look a spot. The rules, however, this year are spot hits have to be taken in one shot, and Jason Warren able to do that. The scores, is that 5-all or 5-6-5? 5-all. So in goes the ball with 2 minutes ticking down. The score's at 5-all. This is exciting stuff. Here goes Montgomery down the field. Bruno Bensoussan can't quite reach the hook. Montgomery sends it high. Here comes the rest on the 30. He shoots to the upright. It ricochets off a post by the looks of things. And so ball indeed wide off the post. Valiant effort there by Montgomery, but it's going to be brought back into play by Gus Prentice. Sends that one along the ground. Jason Warren tries to get a stick to it, but he's going to have to chase now. Open-handed shot. Montgomery tries to pick up the line. In comes Araja. Araja calls for tail from Ed Courage. Clear who was calling that. Pass from Araja to Prentice. Prentice is under pressure from Ed Courage. He wants to run this one all the way. A leaping pony there of Jason Warren, but he dispatches the backhand nicely. Back in defence goes Araja. He's got Catherine Smithwick trying hard to clear the man away. Somehow Jason Warren in onto the end of this one. Montgomery's there. Now Courage Sends it back towards the middle. Clever play there by him, thinking ahead to make sure his stick size defended, but just reaching the ball is Araja. Leaves it for Prentice, who turns this one around. Araja's up, hunting for the pass, screaming for the ball. Can Gus Prentice deliver this one in? Courage is in there, he gets just as far as Araja. Courage now making the turn. Back to Araja. Jet set. Still with this one, still 5 goals all. 16 seconds ticking down. Remember, the first bell will send us into extra time if we don't have a score in the next 10 seconds. A shot to goal from Prentice. Doesn't go as far as he might like. In comes Araja, now picked up by Courage. First bell rings. We're in extra time. Under the net goes Araja, but it's wide. Umpire blows the whistle.
I don't think you meant to.